go.
And it's the Suns to start out. Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Doncic. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4. Now here's Booker. Paul with the 3. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Doncic with it. Chris Paul covering. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Finney Smith. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Powell. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe. And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on team. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Now here's Brunson. Doncic outside. Dallas again missing. Bridges outside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Bullock. Doncic against Paul. And the dunk by Doncic.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Doncic against Paul. Booker, right side. Over Brunson. And there's Booker on the assist by Paul.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
Now here's Brunson. Back to Doncic. Into the lane. Can't cash in from close range.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Shot by Crowder, no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
The 3 for Doncic. Rebound by the Suns.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Now, here's Doncic. To the inside. Powell, the pass to Doncic. And that one is off. Bridges with some nice defense. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. They really don't want this game to come down to the wire. Coach said Luka Doncic is so good in the clutch, either shooting it, driving it, or passing it. He'd like to avoid that scenario altogether. So that means they have to be comfortably ahead in the fourth quarter. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. For 3, Booker. Powell pulls it in. Mavericks have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Doncic kicks to Bullock. 54 seconds left to play here in the first. Lock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. That's tipped. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Phoenix ball.
Stolen by Brunson. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition three there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Paul dishes to Ayton. To the middle, here's Booker, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Booker's got 6 points. The Mavericks leading. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Brunson still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Doncic outside. 5 to shoot. Leaps for it. And he stays with it. Powell the pass to Doncic. From deep three-point range. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on again.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Dallas?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here is Paul after Luka Doncic's bucket. Down low, Powell with the steal. And a deep 3 from Doncic. From beyond the arc and then some. Doncic has got the lead up to 7 now for Dallas.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Now, here's Doncic. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Well, he's a pro at tricking defenders. You can tell Doncic enjoys getting guys in the air with that pump fake.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness, and I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Now here's Paul. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And really, Luka is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Ball against Brunson. To the paint. Here's Finney-Smith. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Here's Crowder. The Mavericks making the shot. Offline from the high post.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
The pass to Doncic. Five on the clock. From past the arc. The Mavericks rebound. No good. And so it's Paul with it. Bringing it up for Phoenix. 6-point game. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Jacks up a 3. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Back to Crowder from downtown. Kept alive.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Here's Brunson following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Bridges with the steal. He's got a clear path. Here's Ayton. He misses the wide open dunk. Brunson against Paul. Going inside. Brunson, no good. Suns trail by 4. Swiped it away. Pass to Powell. And stolen by Ayton. Booker with no one around. It's good from long range. Booker's got 6 here in this quarter.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Brunson scanning the floor. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Suns have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. On the wing, Doncic. 36 seconds left to play here in the half. Cuts off the pass. Here's Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. From deep. Hands it from downtown. Doncic has got 15.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
Ayton kicks to Bridges. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Mavericks. Green is out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Marjanovic. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Now here is Holiday. Pass to McGee. Back to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Johnson, that's for 2. And they get it back. Second shot opportunity. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And Johnson drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Passes to Marjanovic. Outside Hardaway. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Hardaway. That one doesn't go. Now the Suns take it the other way.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Exactly what they want right there. Continue to get good looks.
Suns trail by 3.
And Dinwiddie's very cerebral.
And you know what, Greg? I love what he said. I mean, he said, I think there's a difference between internal confidence and situational confidence. That's a beautiful, profound statement. He believes in himself regardless of his environment and attributes that belief to his upbringing and his family support.
The pass to Bertans. Outside, Green. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Dinwiddie against Holiday. Pass to Johnson for the lead. Holiday against Dinwiddie. 4 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by Saric.
Now, once he's in the paint, Saric is ready to throw it down.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for the Mavericks. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Bertans finds Hardaway. No good with the triple. The Suns leading. On the wing, Holiday. Johnson can't get it to go. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Bertans. Now here is Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Off target with his 3. Holiday with it. Hardaway picks him up. Shamet. Here's Johnson. Back to McGee. Kicks it out to Johnson. Suns moving the ball around. Offensive rebound. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Over to the wing. Dinwiddie against McGee. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Now here is Hardaway. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Just 5 on the clock. There's Green with the 3. And they'll get another chance. Trying to get something going.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Mavericks trailed by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
You know, he's not just a shooter, guys. Hardaway Jr. is also capable of getting creative and mixing things up, too. I like it.
Now here is Holiday. McGee up top. Back to Holiday.
Dallas foul.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Maverick substitution.
Here's Paul. On the wing, Booker. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got the lead up to 3 now for Phoenix.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
It's tipped. Lobs it up for Crowder. The shot that time, not on target. And here's Doncic from the arc. The 3 won't fall. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Suns lead by 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. The pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Drives to the hoop. To tie it up. Carries it from three-point range. Doncic has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Mavs. Paul against Doncic. Pass to Crowder. Now here's Ayton. Guarded closely. The three. And Crowder with the basket on the assist by Ayton. Crowder's got the lead. Back up to 3 now for the Suns. Brunson against Paul. Back to Doncic. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. On the wing, Booker. Back to Paul. From deep. Booker the pass to Bridges. Offensive rebound. Ayton. Great D that time from Powell. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Brunson kicks to Bullock to take the lead. Good D by Booker. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And Ayton throws it down.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Back to Doncic. Launches it. Another 3 for Dallas.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Ball against Doncic. Here's the pass to Crowder. Now here's Ayton. Defense is right there. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Pass to Finney-Smith. Bridges against Doncic. And Brunson has it in the corner. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. We have got to see that sensational Mobile 1 block again.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Suns have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Pass to Crowder. Booker against Brunson. No good from Booker. Dallas has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Doncic left side. Fires the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Inside. Powell with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Finney-Smith can't get it to go. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice to system.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Here's Paul. Back to Booker. There's the drive. Money!
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Brunson the pass to Doncic. Good! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Booker with it. Shoots over Brunson. Got it!
The quick, clean shot there from Booker. Strong mechanics give him great accuracy.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Baker. Let's get loud, fans. Stand up and make some noise.
And so it's Dallas with it. Doncic fires from way outside. Right between the eyes.
Three-point field goal.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Powell with the steal. So a close game sees Dallas taking this one.
That's the end of the
David,
game.
thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
tip-off goes to Denver. And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. Now here's Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Screen by Gordon. Throws it up high. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Now here's Paul. It's Booker on the wing. The 3 is up. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Going to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker. You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Jokic passes to Barton. Back to Jokic. Stolen by Booker. All alone on the break. And Crowder with the jam.
And you can't forget about Jay out there in transition and getting to the right spot on the floor.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice.
What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. Booker against Barton. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Crowder with the jam.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Here's Paul after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Booker from outside the arc. That shot off the mark. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game. Here are the Nuggets with the ball. They trail by 3. Ayton against Jokic. And here's Porter. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Mikal Bridges. Plenty of reasons for the team to be excited about Porter, Brent, starting with his jumper.
So enticing to see a guy that size, B.A., shoot with that kind of fluidity, especially from deep. So he's not just a gunner. He's starting to get his points in the flow of the game. That's dangerous.
Now here's Ayton. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Murray against Paul. Murray passes to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Now, sometimes there's passes and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
Paul against Murray. Pass to Booker. Takes the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Jokic, nifty move, and the dunk by Jokic.
Oh, there's Serbia. Jokic up there.
A minute 22 left in the first. Paul passes to Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Nuggets trail. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. Back to Jokic. Outside Murray. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep. Murray's got 5 points.
I mean, just hitting all their shots early. What an offensive game plan. It must be the coaching.
Booker with it. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Here's Murray. 5 points in the game. On the take, and it's Murray finishing it off.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Great D that time from Jokic.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And the foul on Chris Paul.
That's his
first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Left side Murray.
That's a nice contest. That's not going to show up in the box score, but Ayton bothered that shot.
Both teams have it going here early.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
On the court right now for the Nuggets. Murray and Barton, the guards. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton!
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
The drive by Murray for three. Gordon. It's hauled in by the Suns. And they're on the run. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Over Jokic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll end it. A game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place,
6 shots.
The previous play is under review.
calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now Paul, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. That's tipped. 6 on the shot clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Booker.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Booker's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
And so here's Phoenix after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. And here's Crowder from the arc. And he can't get that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Now here's Jokic, drives to the hoop, and the dunk by Jokic.
Jokic, is he? I think he's showing some emotion, Kevin.
Outside Paul. Over Murray. Paul, shot is off. The Nuggets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Barton, the pass to Murray. Shot on the wing. Yes, on the jumper. And now a 3-point Denver lead.
Will Barton catches the ball. A great job of squaring up, and the defense better be aware of him there.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Outside for Booker. Jokic against Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the
Back to
first
Booker.
half. 2 minutes.
Second chance shot. Off the mark, and the drought continues for Denver. They've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Murray passes to Jokic. Misses from short range. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Paul. Drops in the layup for 2. Paul's got his first points of the game.
Defense is not able to keep up with the speed, really the awareness of Chris Paul that time.
Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Ayton. The drive by Jokic. Shoots over Ayton. Oh, a great move by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 8 points.
I like when Jokic uses his size down there on the inside. He gets the ball to a good spot, and then he goes to work.
Pass to Bridges from the arc. No luck on that one. Now Denver takes it the other way.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Great focus from Murray, really sticking it to the D right there with the tough and one.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
Now here's Paul. Takes it inside. Up top Bridges. Deflects the pass. Here's Booker. That one off the back iron and out.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Outside Murray. Pass to Porter from deep. Can't get it to drop.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So,
21.
All right, good stuff, Allie.
The Nuggets, 27.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
We've got Aaron Holiday. Dario Saric is out there with JaVale McGee. And then it's Landry Shamet. And it's Johnson in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And it's hammered home. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many
The previous play is under
still
review.
disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Holiday passes to McGee. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Cousins.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
To the inside. Gets stolen by Johnson. Pass to Saric. There's the triple. Rebounded by Cousins. Denver in the lead. Outside, Green. Here's Najee. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
For Phoenix, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Holiday against Morris. The shot by Holiday, no good. So it's Denver now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Back to Morris. Nice move. Ooh, McGee with the block. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Suns trailing. Holiday up top. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Pass to Šarić. To the paint. Clock at 6. Cousins with the steal.
Whatever opening he saw vanished quickly. Got to be more careful with those entry passes.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. McGee in the post. Checked by Cousins. From deep, Johnson. Oh, deflected. Holiday finds McGee. Back to Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Cousins against McGee. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Phoenix calls timeout.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
On the attack, Morris.
That was your Suns, Andrew Dempsey. Make some noise.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Well, a high-level floor general is what you get in Monte Morris, who's out there creating, not turning it over.
That free throw good from Morris. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Holiday. And here's Šarić for 3. Cousins with the steal. Outside for Green. Pass to Forbes. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes.
And another miss by Denver. You know, you talk to the coaching staff here. They rave about Morris's high basketball IQ.
Well, anytime that coaches can put a guy in to slow down or speed up the offense and know that he's not going to just hand the ball to the other team, that's a luxury.
On the attack, Morris. Cousins, the pass to Green. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Oh, they need this. McGee's shot is off. For Denver, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Morris against Paul. Here's Naji. 1:07 left in the third quarter here. Can't hit from in close. The steal. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Paul passes to Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
On the attack, Morris. Nice D from Paul. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Back to Booker. 26 seconds left in the third. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
And here's Morris. With the drive. The rebound by Bridges. The three from Ayton. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Denver. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
That's his third personal foul.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Nuggets.
Jamal Murray.
Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the four. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Booker attacking. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. The kick out to Barton. Pass to Jokic. To the middle. Here's Gordon. And the layup falls.
Aaron Gordon.
And the Nuggets lead by 11.
We just don't say it much for a center, but a high basketball IQ from Jokic might be his greatest strength.
Here's Paul. Banked it in off the glass.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Paul against Murray. Jokic passes to Murray. Inside. And Booker pulls it down. And the Suns shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Booker against Barton. Booker, pass to Ayton. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now on the wing. Crowder knocked loose. Gordon against Booker.
And a masterful defensive job by Barton as the shot's going up. That length certainly can alter some shots if used correctly.
Pass to Murray. Gordon with a screen on Paul. Now Gordon. From deep, Barton. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
For Denver, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth.
Well, Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
Barton against Booker. Down low. Right side Murray. And Gordon with the big finish.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground.
Outside Booker. Paul. It's blocked. And they recover it. Here's Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Paul for 3. Great D that time from Murray. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Jokic in the post. He's against Ayton. Barton outside. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
Denver ball.
Murray passes to Gordon. Shot clock at 2. Murray, no good.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Pass to Paul. Back to Crowder. Now Ayton, covered by Jokic. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Now here's Murray. This one for three. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter to the paint. Pass to Crowder. Back to Ayton. And stolen by Murray.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Nuggets.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jamal Murray.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And it's Crowder missing. Jokic with it. So the Nuggets win it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony. DA, it's all yours. He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. And so off the tip, it's Utah. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that one's good, Mitchell. And the kind of game fans love to watch, Greg. 2 offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
And it's good, 2 points.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Booker, right side. To the paint. Here's Crowder. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. Has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Tries from 16. Bogdanovic looking around. Back to O'Neal. Plays it up and banks it in. O'Neal's got his second basket of the night.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovic willing to get it to his open guys.
Booker outside. 3-pointer. That shot off. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Conley. He kicks it to O'Neal. Booker against Gobert. Knocks it loose and stolen by Booker. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
And the pass to Mitchell. This one for 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time.
Utah's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game.
Coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
Conley against Booker.
All right, fans.
Passes it to Bogdanovic. Here's Conley. Booker pulls it in.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Stolen by Michael Conley. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Ayton kicks to Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Booker.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Conley's shot is off. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. To the middle. And Ayton throws it down.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Out to the right wing. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Driving the lane. lays it up off the glass. Mitchell's got his third bucket of the night.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Bridges passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Pass to O'Neal from outside the arc. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And it's Paul penetrating. Yes, that goes in.
With the ball on the string and that short area burst, Chris Paul can get anywhere he wants to go.
And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Phoenix.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get live for your Suns Pacers.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Conley against Paul. Good work defensively by Conley. And the Jazz with possession here. Here's Mitchell. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
Conley for 3. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
So often the catalyst. This time, Conley is on the finishing end off the catch.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Pass to Booker. Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. Conley feeling it out. Mitchell outside. From the arc. Wow. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that
the previous play is under
in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Donovan Mitchell, the combo guard, continues to impress. An all-star caliber talent with a tremendous drive.
And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
To the inside. Crowder with the steal.
And before he had time to bring the ball back in off the pump fake, out, and they're off.
Booker with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Stolen by Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Right side, Bogdanovich nails the wide open jump shot. And the Jazz lead by 3.
And shoots it with a ton of confidence. Bogdanovich is a continuous threat from the mid-range.
Paul passes to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Mitchell, that's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Ayton kicks to Booker. From outside, off the mark. Utah's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Mitchell dishes to O'Neal. Gobert the pass to O'Neal, and taken away by Paul. Crowder finds Booker over O'Neal. Again, the miss by Booker.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
A putback. It's hauled in by the Suns. Banked in off the glass. Booker's got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint, just working hard to get to his shot.
Conley against Paul for 3. Mitchell, that's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Stolen by O'Neal. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
23 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And it's Ayton missing. Utah leading by 5. The drive by Mitchell, and it's blocked. He takes it in, and Crowder slams it in.
Don't sleep on Jay Crowder now. He can do that to you every trip down.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He got it up.
28.
All right, Dave, thank you. And
31.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Johnson in charge are the 3 and the 4. And there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Clarkson kicks to Pascal. No good on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky. And what you love about Pascal, he goes right at defenders in the paint.
You know, GA, Eric is a bit undersized, but plays without fear. His height is just a number to him.
Here's Sharge. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Sharge has got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And there's the pass to Pascal. Clarkson for 3. They get it again, and right side stays right with it. And the Jazz lead by 1.
The activity of Whiteside, if he plays with consistent energy, the sky's the limit.
Holiday surveying the floor. It's up a 3. He can't get that one to fall. And Utah the other way now. Here's Gay. That shot is off. Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Back to Whiteside. Takes it off the glass. Whiteside's got his second bucket.
When he gets the ball in that close with Whiteside's length, I don't know how you stop him.
Holiday against Clarkson. Down low. McGee's shot is off. Utah leading by 3. Clarkson kicks to Hernan Gomez. Nice ball movement by Utah. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Clarkson. Almost, but it rolls out. Sharch finds Holiday. Inside, here's McGee. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Clarkson. No points in the game yet for him.
2 minutes
Gay outside. Takes a 3. Here's Whiteside. Count it. Whiteside's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Out to the wing. Sharch passes to Shamet. Floats it up for Sharch. And it's blocked. Gay dishes to Clarkson. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That'll be his third foul so far.
Team foul.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the third. Passes it to Pascal. Stolen by Holiday.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
And you have to get Saric out of the paint. Once he's inside, he's ready to take it home.
Clarkson kicks to Gay. Nailed from three-point land.
Three-point field
Gay's
goal.
got his first 3 points of the game.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Holiday, the pass to Sharch. To the middle. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
For the Jazz.
Jazz leading by 6. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. 34 seconds left in the third. Oh, that was something.
Great to see Mitchell on a roll offensively. And you know his team is loving it too.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Push, push, push the basketball and get out of his way. Donovan Mitchell, fantastic on the break.
Here's Booker. And they get it back. They need this. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Jazz lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Out to the right wing. O'Neal from long range. Drops in the tray.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Conley against Paul. The pass to Booker. Jacks up a three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his 2nd.
For 3, Mitchell can't hit that one. The Suns go the other way with it.
He started off solid, had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
Here's Paul driving in, uses the glass to finish the layup.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Conley against Paul. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from 3-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups that they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense and just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
High percentage looks are easy money for Donovan Mitchell. He's got a great touch from the inside.
Paul kicks to Booker, fires the 3. Takes the 3. Good on the triple. Booker's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for Phoenix.
Something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
This is it to Mitchell. And there's the drive. Not loose.
And if you let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out, he can and will embarrass you on the boards.
Back to Bogdanovich. Here's Conley. The offensive rebound. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the put.
GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Crowder is screen on O'Neal. Hooker the pass to Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Paul for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Out in from deep. I love watching Chris Paul read defenses and take what they give him.
Conley against Paul. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. And they come right back with their own 3-point
field goal.
And the Jazz lead by 5. Paul right side. Crowder goes in. Dishes it to Ayton. The kick out to Crowder. Shot clock at 5. Back to Paul. Crowder sets a screen for Paul. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Pass to Conley. There's 31 seconds left in the 4th. Back to Bogdanovich. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. And now a 7-point Jazz lead. Paul surveying the floor. Outside Crowder. into the paint. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
And so it's Utah with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
Brunson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Powell in at the center, filling out the middle. So Dallas will get the first possession. Doncic against Paul. Doncic passes to Brunson. There's the drive. Back to Doncic. There's the three. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find. Just disrespectful. If the D gives him a clear path to the hoop, he will take it.
Let's just say they were a little slow to react there.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Tries again. It's Bullock on the wing. From deep, here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Now here's Booker. Pass to Aiden. The three is up. Bullock puts it in. The Mavericks have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Powell, a screen on Booker. Doncic passes to Powell. Stolen by Ayton. Inside. Here's Crowder. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
That's Jay Crowder demonstrating how strong he is. He's dominating the defense with his ability to play through contact.
Dallas has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Paul against Brunson. Pass to Doncic. They need this. Hits a three-pointer.
Luka Doncic showing you right there he can play without the basketball. Ready on the catch.
Paul passes to Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. Six to shoot. To the inside. Powell with a steal. Doncic outside. Up and over Crowder. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point. Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Doncic. They set the screen. With the second effort. And it's good on the lay-in. Doncic has got his second basket on the night.
Well, here is a player with great size and great instincts. It allows Luka Doncic to rebound consistently. Nicely done there.
Here's Booker. And here's Ayton. Goes back up. The shot off that time. Oh, great D that time from Powell.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And it's Doncic missing. The Suns leading. And it's Ayton off the drive. Outside Booker. Tipped. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
Doncic passes to Brunson. 1:06 left in the opening quarter. Driving to the basket and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Right side Booker. The three is up. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
55 seconds left in the first.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Doncic against Bridges.
All right, fans.
Doncic passes to Powell.
Make some noise, fans.
Doncic against Bridges, looking to end this cold spell.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Ball passes to Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Brunson following the score by Phoenix. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Doncic. Fades back. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we've reached the end of the first quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. All right.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great. You can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the floor for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Now here's Brunson. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Paul passes to Ayton. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Doncic against Bridges. It's Doncic with a drive. And Doncic with the jam.
The dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Out to Bridges. Beyond the arc. Drops in the 3. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Doris, you know a thing or two about dropping dimes from your college playing days. I've seen it. So in your opinion, who's the best passer in the league today?
Boy, this is not an easy answer, B.A. Chris Paul is going to go in the Hall of Fame as a point guard, and he manned that position, and for a good decade, he was one of the best in the business. But if I were saying best ever and best right now, it's hard for me to go away from LeBron James. His vision, his creativity, his ability to make the game easy for his teammates, I'd say LeBron James.
Now here's Booker. Back to Crowder. And there's the lob. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Doncic outside. Launches it. Another 3 for Dallas.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And here they come. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Suns on D. And Brunson, here we go.
Well, Chris Paul can compensate for size mismatches with his craftiness and his smarts, getting work done as a defender right there.
Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And the 3 off target. The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter.
Boy, it's incredible to think that at just the age of 21, Luka Doncic entered as the odds-on favorite to win league MVP. He didn't win it that year, but if you ask me, it's a matter of when, not if.
And Phoenix has possession. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Over to the wing. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. The kick out to Paul for 3. He drops it from range. Paul's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, Chris Paul is an elite shooter. The efficiency is there, especially in the catch-and-shoot game.
Doncic outside from behind the arc. Knocks down the triple. Doncic has got 13 points in this quarter. And another superstar season for Luka Doncic in year 3. But his numbers not dramatically improved on his second season. You think he's topping out?
At age 22? I don't think so. We saw his three-point percentage, for one thing, jump up significantly. So barring injury, almost scary to think how good this guy can be.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Bridges. Again, the Suns good for 2.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
Doncic on the wing. There's the triple. And the Mavericks, another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Paul against Doncic. Paul into the lane. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, you can see the tenacity of Chris Paul in play there. He refuses to give up on the shot, wants to get the and one. Nicely done.
The Suns making a switch here. McGee, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Saric comes in for Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Shamet in for Booker. Doncic, good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row. It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
Back to Shamet. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Shamet's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we... And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
They've got Tim Hardaway. Davis Bertans is out there with Green. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Dinwiddie. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Lets the 3 fly. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. For 3, Hardaway on target from range. Hardaway's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Dinwiddie against Paul. The kick out to Johnson from the arc. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 6th assist of the night.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Paul. 6 points for him. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Hardaway. What a terrific move that is. Hardaway's got 5.
Well, I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown he's not just a perimeter scorer. This guy can get it done on the inside.
Paul with it to the left side wing. Saric finds Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Now McGee. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. This lead is up for grabs.
Yeah, each possession has an importance.
Here's Dinwiddie. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Guys, just so great to see Spencer Dinwiddie back between the lines and competing. Remember, an ACL cost him all but 3 games last year, and that was coming off a breakout season.
Now here's Green. Well, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. The second-round pick in 2014. Dinwiddie has certainly exceeded expectations, Doris.
Well, no doubt. He's really increased his range. This guy can hit big shots, whether it's coming off the catch or off the bounce. He's able to make plays for others. And this guy has one of the best assist-to-turnover ratios in the league.
Holiday's checked in for Paul. Dinwiddie passes to Bertans. Takes the three, and Dinwiddie good for three. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket of the night.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Outside Holiday. Johnson against Green. Pass to Šarić from deep. And the Suns miss again. The Mavericks trailing. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Back to Bertans. 5 on the clock for the lead. And there's Dinwiddie. That one's good. On the assist by Bertans. Dinwiddie's got 8 points.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Šarić. Here's Shamet. On the wing, Holiday. McGee in the post. Marjanovic on him. And again, it's the Suns missing. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. Dinwiddie passes to Hardaway from the low block. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
I'll tell you.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Give them a hand, fans. Your Mavericks dance team.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. The Suns have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Dinwiddie against Paul. Left side Booker. Bridges outside to end the run. Pure from three-point range. Bridges has gotten his third basket of the night.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Fires the three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And stolen by Hardaway. Deflects the pass. 3/4 of play and a close one here. The Suns on top, leading.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Now here's Brunson. And Doncic launches from deep. And Booker pulls it down.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And Ayton gets it to go.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy.
The Mavericks shooting a solid 47%. Outside Brunson. Pass to Doncic. From deep three-point range. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the middle. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Bridges. And now it's a 5-point Suns lead. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Doncic outside. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Doncic has got 29 points.
Listen, this is becoming routine for Luka Doncic. This guy's a big-time scorer who can take over when he's ready.
It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Doncic. That shot wide open. Doncic has got 32 points in the game.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Booker with it. Just 5 to shoot to the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
DeAndre Ayton unafraid in the big moment. Nice delivery.
Doncic outside. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. From deep. Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. Let's go with a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
Now here's Brunson. Back to Doncic. And a foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Doncic. And the lamp is good off the glass. Doncic has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, the ability to work around the defense and get himself free for a shot despite being in the paint. That is a beautiful play by Luka.
Now here's Bridges. Paul finds Booker. Off target from three-point range. Dallas has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Pass to Doncic. It's Bullock on the wing. 5 to shoot. Now Brunson. Here's the 3. Counted from distance. And now just a 1-point Suns lead.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
For 3, Booker. And stolen by Brunson. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And it's Doncic missing. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this 4th quarter. Bridges. Counted.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Bullock. Back to Brunson. Takes it inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Both free throws, good from Brunson.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Ayton finds Booker. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic outside. Dallas no good that time either.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And here's Booker. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they
Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for Denver, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the 1. Mark, we have an old school lineup tonight, don't we? Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Yes, we do, Kevin. I love these kinds of matchups because we get to see it less and less these days. So whenever we have one like this, I relish it.
On the wing, Booker lets it go from deep. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
Booker against Barton. Driving to the basket. Here's Murray. And Porter, here we go. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You know, that's the athleticism we refer to when we talk about Porter Jr. I mean, he gets to the bucket with ease.
Booker outside. Ayton against Jokic. On the wing, Booker to the inside. Here's Ayton, and then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Ayton kicks to Booker. Jokic grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Porter passes to Jokic. Murray outside. Clock at 6. Bob pass to Gordon. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Plays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Barton kicks to Murray. Pass to Jokic. And he drives in, and Jokic throws it down. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Booker. Barton defending. Shoots the three. Another three for Phoenix.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly feeling it.
Murray against Paul.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. And stolen by Ayton. Back to Bridges. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Passes to Ayton. 1:41 left in the first. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Crowder. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 2. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, there's a lot to be excited about with Porter. He's got a really special blend of size, athleticism, and advanced skill.
And really only because of injury did Porter fall to the 14th pick back in that 2018 draft.
Yeah, and if you remember, Greg, before the college season began that year, he was in the mix to be taken #1 overall. But you know what? The injury happened, and he's in a really good spot now. He could eventually become a multi-time All-Star.
Gordon kicks to Barton. With the drive. A shot missing. Good D by Booker.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Here's Porter. Goes straight through the defense. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Jay Crowder.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
Michael Porter Jr.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Bridges. Here's Ayton. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Jokic kicks to Murray. Back to Jokic. Now the pass to Barton.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
For Denver, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Booker outside. Drives to the hoop. And it's Denver with the rebound. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
That's his second.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. For Denver, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Aaron Gordon has a special combination of athleticism and size, and I think his skill set is perfectly tailored for how the game is played today.
Here's Paul, and oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Nuggets lead by 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Denver. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably, because he is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Barton finds Porter. And finished off by Porter.
For the size, the vertical, the explosiveness, Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
All against Murray. Booker in the corner. Three-pointer. Trains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Murray for 3. Booker pulls it in. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Who's ball? Nuggets ball.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Crowder with the steal. It's tipped. Jokic with the steal. Yep, it counts. Jokic has got 6.
Nice work from the Serbian. Jokic uses his body so well to get the looks he wants inside.
Paul passes to Ayton. Booker outside. Shooting foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the
Previous play is
personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Just 5 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Paul passes to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
Here's Murray. The kick out to Porter. Booker against Barton. On pass to Gordon. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Paul looking over the floor. Booker left side. Fires from deep. He can't hit that time. And the Nuggets going the other way. Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done. Picking up his 2nd foul here has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Inside and stolen by Barton.
Oh, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't hit it.
Already blessed with an excellent pull-up jumper. Porter Jr. gives defenders a lot of different looks to deal with.
Booker right side. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets.
Substitution for
Denver leading by 7. 26 seconds left in the first half of the game. Morris kicks to Green. Driving the lane. Here's Cousins over Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, that's just good work by DeMarcus Cousins. Good, solid, fundamental work using the fake to draw the foul.
And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. And so here's Phoenix. Holiday, the pass to McGee. Back to Holiday. Here's Saric. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Denver. Ahead by 9 is the... Thank you, David. And whoops. And we've got 3rd quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
3rd quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. And there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. And it's McGee with the jam.
Yeah, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Morris against Holiday. Morris into the lane. He kicks to Forbes. Latrey drills it from outside. Forbes has got the lead up to 10 now for the Nuggets.
Well, this is the strength and forte of Forbes' game. He's a lethal sniper from deep.
McGee finds Holiday. Back to McGee. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. McGee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Morris into the lane. Banked in off the glass. Morris has got the lead. Back up to 10 now for the Nuggets. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Morris against Holiday. He takes it in. He gets it in there.
You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And here's Forbes from the arc. And again, Denver with the triple.
Like the assertiveness, and that comes from having the green light to shoot off the pass. And Forbes, one of the very best shooters off the pass or dribble.
From deep, Johnson. Pass to McGee. And here is Johnson, guarded by Green. Clock at 4. Johnson against Green, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. The Nuggets leading by 11. Morris looking over the floor. Here's Forbes, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Saric passes to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
And obviously a total team player. Saric is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
On the wing, Morris, guarded by McGee. Najee passes to Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's McGee. Johnson in the corner. Takes it inside. It's 1 on the clock. The 3 ball. They get it back. McGee just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. The Nuggets leading by 11. Morris into the lane, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Morris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
And it's Aaron Holiday with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. The shot's good from Forbes. Suns trail by 15. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Crowder inside. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Crowder drives it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Morris passes to Najee. Green, the screen, launches a 3. And so it's Denver looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
The confidence Jokic has is impressive, as is his skill level. He knows he can get it done on the drive pretty much whenever he decides to drive.
Outside Crowder, and stolen by Gordon. And now Jokic pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Barton dishes to Gordon. Here he goes, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And Gordon, with that strength and athleticism, made a tough shot look easy despite the contact.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. Shoots over Barton. No good from Booker.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Murray outside. Pass to Barton. Denver passing it around. Murray, no good. Suns trail by 17. Booker the pass to Ayton. Driving inside. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And stolen by Ayton. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Porter. Booker with no one around. Connects from 3-point range.
3 points.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
The kick out to Barton. Back to Murray. Wide open. And it's good off the back rim and in. And that's 10 points for Jamal Murray.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And it's Paul penetrating, and it goes down 2 points.
Paul, so good with the ball. Carves his way inside with such ease and precision. That's what's so marvelous about it.
The Nuggets leading by 14. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Gordon with the screen from Murray. A 3-pointer is right on target. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And it's Ayton missing. Denver's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter.
Remaining in the 2 minutes.
Porter kicks to Jokic. 5 to shoot. Back to Porter. The 3. That shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Ayton dishes to Paul. Bridges outside. It's hauled in by Gordon. Denver leading by 17.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Denver.
Their superior ball handling, 1 of 4.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Jokic.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Jokic finds Barton. And here's Jokic. And it's off from 3-point range. To the paint, here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Passes it to Murray. Back to Jokic. He dishes it to Murray. Ayton against Jokic. The fadeaway. The shot, no good.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Here's Booker. Again, Phoenix.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Now Murray. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
It's all yours.
Thanks.
And he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt. About it. And the Jazz start out with the ball. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Pass to O'Neal. The 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton with it. Here he goes. And Ayton with the stuff.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Conley against Paul. The 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And 2 of the more efficient offenses in the league. Brent, there are different ways to get it done.
That's what makes this matchup so compelling tonight, VA. Scary offensive talent on the floor. When these guys get hot, I don't care what you're calling defensively. There's no stopping them.
Here's Booker. Ball finds Ayton. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Ayton's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
From deep, Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. And here are the Suns to the inside. Here's Crowder. Crafty move. And he lays it in.
The advantage Crowder has inside is just how strong and physical he'll play.
Paul against Conley. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Crowder. It doesn't go for him. And it's Utah the other way. Right side, Mitchell. On the take. Oh, over the top. Are you kidding me? Wow.
Amazing. Man. Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Pass to Ayton. Puts up a 3. They get the rebound. Out to Bridges. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Conley against Paul. On the wing, Mitchell. 5 points in the game. Clock at 6. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. 11 feet out. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns leading. Down low. Here's Ayton. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
It's tipped. Outside Mitchell. Inside. Conley passes to Gobert. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there. And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserves it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
On the wing, Mitchell. 4-3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And the Suns pushing it up now. It's Bridges on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Bridges passes to Booker. It's deflected. To the paint. Clock at 4. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Mitchell finds Gobert, and he makes it.
This is something Mitchell is only getting better at, finding ways to get his guys good shots.
Here's Paul. Pass to Booker, takes a 3, and it's Gobert with a rebound. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 7 so far. Here's Bogdanovich. Conley up top. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. And here's Crowder from the arc. Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Suns missing. With the crossover. And the shot falls short that time. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. The Suns on top.
Your chance dancers. All right.
There's good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Phoenix.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Mitchell's got 8.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And it's Paul off the drive. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Phoenix ball.
Tipped away and stolen by Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. With the drive. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Crowder. Good D by Bogdanovic.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
The drive by Mitchell. Shoots over Booker. Here's Bogdanovic. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Conley against Paul. And he drives in. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Conley against Paul. Pass to O'Neal. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Here's Paul. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Up top, Ayton. Paul against Conley. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist from Ayton. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter. Utah trailing here. Now here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Bogdanovic finds Conley. To the middle. Gobert inside. He's against Bridges. Gobert no good. The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Booker attacking.
How about Booker just zipping around the defense and still able to make that J?
And here's Conley. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Driving in. It's tipped. They retain possession.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Bogdanovic. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Bogdanovic has got his first 3 points of the game. Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Soft touch off the glass. Paul's got 8 points. And with the analytics movement, teams try to give objective ratings to player performance. But Brent, ranking defenders still seems imprecise.
Yeah, it's tough with player tracking and some of the data out there. They're getting better and better at it. But I think we're a few years out, BA, before it is we see how it is that defensive players and player metrics can be defined to put guys into roles, into clusters where they can start to show their defensive prowess.
for three. Booker nails it from three. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in.
Over to the left wing. Back to Conley. Three-pointer. The rebound by Bridges.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Crowder, and Gobert with a block. And they're able to recover. Pass to Booker. Stolen by Conley. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The three from Mitchell connects from downtown. 11 points in the game.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
And here's Booker from outside the arc. The shot that time not on target.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
In transition, here come the Suns. It's blocked by Gobert. He can't hit that time.
Well, Ayton at 7'1" has a 7'5" wingspan, so those arms helping out.
And so a close game as we wrap.
24.
Allie, as always, thank you. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And so in the game for Phoenix, Dario Saric is out there with JaVale McGee. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's Johnson. And it's Holiday in at the one. Just 2 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Okay, outside. Clarkson for three. They get it back. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Pascal. Clarkson outside. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Suns leading. Now here's Johnson. Here's McGee. Defended by Whiteside. And McGee with the stuff.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
Up top, Saric. Here's Johnson. Finished off the break. And the Suns lead by 6.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brent.
Well, B.A., that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
And they pick up 2. Whiteside's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, there's not a rebound that Whiteside cannot get to when he's floating around the charge circle, reaches up, snatches that one down.
McGee in the post. Defended by Whiteside. Outside Johnson. Here's Shamet. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Pascal. Launches the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Pascal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Holiday, and the layup is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Utah's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Clarkson against Holiday. Down low. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Here's Holiday. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. That one's on Clarkson. The free throws off from Holiday. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Back to Gay. From the right block. Second shot opportunity. Whiteside can't get it to go. The Suns have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Here's Šarić. Uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 7-point Suns lead.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
A line change here for Utah. And Utah calls time here.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Pass to O'Neal. And here's Mitchell. Lots of room. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Booker. A minute 6 left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
Defense tends to overcommit just because Booker's such a great offensive threat. That time he used it to his advantage.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Ball passes to Crowder. He takes it in. Here's Ayton. It's blocked by Gobert. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Sends it home from three-point land. And it's now only a 1-point Suns lead.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Paul for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's O'Neal. Outside for Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Utah. He put together 10.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4.
Get on your feet and let's hear some noise.
Utah has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at small forward. That's the group for Utah right now. Pass to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Bogdanovic. Gobert with a screen on Crowder. Bogdanovic. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
For 3, O'Neal drains the triple. And the Jazz lead by 4. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
Lets it go from deep. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got assist number 7 tonight. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He was not pleased with the team's focus, saying, quote, "We're being flat out reckless. We have to settle down and tighten things up. No more turnovers." Guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Booker. The shot no good. Good D by Bogdanovic. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Now Conley is covered by Ayton. Back to Conley. Now here's Bogdanovic. Shoots from 14. Crowder grabs the miss.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Ayton, no good.
He's got to be mad at himself. He won't get a better look than that.
Pass to Mitchell. Into the lane. That one is off. And Phoenix the other way now. And here's Ayton. Oh, deflected. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's Conley. The 15-footer is good.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Ayton finds Bridges. Going inside to stop the run, and the layup is good.
Assist goes to
over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Conley against Paul. Back to Conley. From downtown, the Suns clear it.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Ayton against Gobert. The three from Mitchell. And Chris Paul clears it away. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Conley against Paul. Here's Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Got a hand on it. And here comes the break. Here's Ayton. Pass to Bridges. Back to Ayton. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
The big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
Here's O'Neal. Lets it fly. Oh, got a piece of it. Paul with a steal. And it's in. And that one brings them within 1. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
Ayton passes to Crowder. Nice move. And he was fouled while in the... And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal fouls after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to O'Neal, trying to get back on track. Paul with a steal. And up the floor again for the Suns, running the court. Right side, Booker. Phoenix calls timeout. They're behind by 1. Just 4 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Crowder, left side. And he hits it! Oh, but hang on now. Hold everything. The officials want to review it. And the official, the previous players review this one. Let's see what happens here. It'll be on to overtime if the original ruling of no basket is confirmed.
And I couldn't tell exactly what happened. And apparently, I guess the refs...
After the review, the challenge is successful.
And the final ruling has been made. The original original call was correct, and this contest is